and welcome to another episode of Christine's Coloring and Crafts. I'm Christine, and I'm so glad you could join me today as we color the last page of the book by Camellia Angelkova called 31 Miniatures to Color Till Halloween. Now in this book, I had decided at the beginning that I wanted to make sure I finished it this month, and in fact I had forgotten about the book till October 3rd, so I had to speed my way through the first 3 pages. You might be able to tell that if you're over on my Instagram. You can see all the pages. I took pictures of them and posted them there, and mostly it was a lot of fun. A few pages were a little disappointing. I was a little sad with how they came out. I did not picture them coming out that way, especially like page number 6. I mean, it's not bad. But when I did 5, I had forgot to put my blotter, and I accidentally colored on page 6 with some alcohol marker, so I had to fix it. Overall, it didn't really turn out bad considering for, what I had to fix with it. I had used my Artix acrylic markers, like acrylic paint pens, and some watercolors and some Caran d'Ache Neo Color 2. It is the only page with the background, and I normally do not recommend wet mediums for Amazon paper, but in this case I kept it really light. It took a really long time to get done, but I'm glad I had the time to do it. Anyway, if you're a new member, just watching this video for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. For the people that have recently subscribed, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you became subscribers. For those returning, thank you for coming back. And I do hope you enjoy watching the speed coloring of day 31 from the book of 31 Miniatures to Color Till Halloween. I wanted to keep on experimenting with voiceover because one of the things I really enjoy doing while coloring is watching true crime videos and other colorists and artist channels. And so that makes me have a hard time sitting down and doing a video that's unedited. I mean, the voiceover editing is basically the one of 2 things that I do to edit. It's not really hard. Speeding up the video is not really hard. So I figured I could do those 2 things and just do a voiceover. And, I'm not going to do it for every video, but I thought it'll help me get out more videos. So if you like the voiceover, let me know. I had not planned to do a completed pages video. I didn't do one this month. I didn't plan to do one next month because generally, except for this particular book, I had not done a lot of pages. And even though I like watching other people's whips on, with their finished pages, it's not something I want to do for myself personally. I just like to watch them. I don't like to do them. I got a lot of whips. Anyway, let me know in the comments below if you do want me to do a completed pages video. Some people aren't on Instagram and they might not be able to see all the pages. And of course, since this is a sped up video, it's, even though I'm doing a flip through of the book at the end, it's going to be super fast. And I can always do a completed pages, but I just wanted to kind of go ahead and, do voiceovers for a couple of videos, see if that gets me putting out more videos for everyone, more content. Let me know in the comments below too if you like seeing, videos of the colorings just a little sped up. I know there's a lot of color alongs on YouTube, and I like those too, but I'm afraid people won't watch them because, they could be up to an hour long. This one actually took like 50 minutes itself with the coloring and then the flip through. So, speeding it up, it's like under 10 minutes. And I personally like videos that are under, 20, 30 minutes. If they're over 30 minutes, I will still watch them and I will still love them. I just watch them in little bits. Like, I have adult ADHD, so it's hard for me to stay still on anything. That's also why I have a lot of whips, because it's hard for me to sit still on those things. So I'm constantly looking for ways to speed up my coloring just a little bit. Let me get a drink here real quick. Anyway, this book was a lot of fun to do, and even though I'm not happy with every page and how they turned out, I am happy with the experimenting I did. I experimented with using yellow as a light source. I experimented with the rainbow effect, and I experimented with different colors coming together. And I did learn that I really love my Languile gel pens and my Uniball Signo White. I really love using those. I am a little disappointed in the colors I chose for this particular page. Not that particular green you see right now, but like the green that's going to go in the little circle doodle candies. It still didn't show up very well. But the blue and the purple and the brown, those were spot on. Anyway, I am hoping that you guys do like this. If not, please let me know. I will go back to, talking while making videos and not speed them up or anything. They're usually, they're never edited if I am doing the, like a sit and chat with me or anything like that. But also too, right here, I'm using my Shan's brush pen. You get it from Temu. They're cheaper than the Pentels. I can't remember by how much, but they work just the same. The only difference I've noticed is the colors. I actually like some of the colors better, like green is green and blue is blue. That was one thing I was disappointed in with the Pentel Sparkle Pop brush pens, is green and blue look a lot the same, like a blue-green, which that's fine too. And I also like the Sparkle Pops for the red-black. That was really fun to make or to use in this book here. Anyway, I love how this page came out. Like I said, there's quite a few I don't love, but I loved how this one came out, even with the disappointing green color I used. But that's on me. Overall, this is one of my favorites. My absolute favorite was page 27, which was my little vampire guy. But I also like the little devil guy. I can't remember what name. I think he was 22, page 22. Anyway, let me know if you're on my Instagram. Let me know what your favorite page is over there or down here in the comments. I'd be more than happy to know what you liked best. And I might do some more alcohol marker videos. And if you got tips and tricks on how to use alcohol markers better, please let me know. I've been watching quite a few videos. I got some Copics, so I need to use them. I don't want them to dry out. I also got my handy dandy Ohuhu and CaliArt. Naturally, I really enjoy. I actually really like CaliArt over Ohuhu as far as colors and flow, but Ohuhu has the better tips. CaliArts will wear out super fast if you're not gentle with them. And sometimes, even though I practice really hard to have a light touch, sometimes I still have a hard touch, and I really want a CaliArt tip. But either way, I did enjoy using the markers a lot. I did use some pencils a little bit on a couple pages. I used some Prismas, some Derwents, and some lighter Rembrandt Polycolors. Only got like 12 of those. But they were sitting right next to me one day, and I was like, I think I'm going to use those and see what I can make with them. I did not like how that page turned out, but it was fun experimenting with those pencils. I don't think they're meant for that type of paper. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And like I said, I do have an Instagram. Feel free to follow me over there. I also have a Facebook group page that has had no activity. But if you want to go over there and join and get some activity going, sharing our finished pictures together or tips and tricks together, stuff like that. I even allow, if you make your own coloring book or whatever, it's okay to advertise your coloring books on my page. We'd all love to see what you make as far as your coloring books. But thank you so much for coming by. I hope you have a colorific rest of your day and a colorific weekend. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really do. I had a good time doing every page. It's my very first finished book. It's so much fun. It really was. So take care, everyone, and be sure to like and subscribe, and have a good one. Bye.